Hello. I recently had a flat on this bike on the RadCity, and going to do a little bit of a tear down, take the rear wheel off, and take the tube out and install new tube from Rad Power Bike, and I'm going to install this fat tire Tuffy stops flats. It's for 26 to 29, 2.35 to 3.3, or 3 actually. And hello, and welcome to my video. I'm going to take the RadCity tire off. Recently had a flat and had the experience changing the tube out when I was about 11 miles out from the house to get back home. I put a 2.25 tube in there. The valve stem's a little bit shorter. It seems to be working out okay, but I went ahead and got a new tube from Rad Power Bikes, the 26 by 2.30 by 2.40 with a 48 millimeter long stem. These stems on some of these tubes are 32, so it's a little bit shorter. It doesn't seem to be an issue, but maybe if it was low on air, it might want to push in a little bit more. The next thing, and I've already done it on the front tire, I'm going to install these fat tire Mr. Tuffy bicycle tire liners. This one fits 26 to 29 inch wheels, 2.35 to 3 inch. So it's a good fit for this RadCity bike, which has the 26 by 3 tires. So I've got this set up on a table, so it's easy to work on. I got the tool kit. The only thing I added to the tool kit were these small cutting pliers to snip off the zip tie, and I bring some extra zip ties. But other than that, the kit, everything in the kit, got me back on the road when I had a flat with this guy. So right now I'm going to take this tire off. It's pretty straightforward, even though there's no easy levers to take the wheel off, but the wrench does a pretty good job. So first thing, we take off these rubber caps on both sides, and go ahead and snip that zip tie right here. That'll free up the wire to the motor, and then I'm going to unplug that motor, and you just simply pull it straight out, just like that. Escape. So go ahead and remove the nut. Righties tighty, lefties loosey. So take it to the wrench. Initially these were really tight. I put them back on not so tight, but I feel comfortable with the tightness. I might make them a little tighter going back. So take that off. Now it comes with a hex key or Allen wrench to take off this torque plate here. Go ahead and take this off. Now if I'm out in the field, like if I'm on to work or something, I need to change this tire, I want to do it rather quickly because I don't want to be late for work, right? So let's take this other side off. Same thing, lefties loosey, righties tighty. A little tight back here. There we go. And then you got a washer. This bracket to protect the derailleur. that. So washer, another nut, derailleur, and I carry these gloves, put them in the bag, tool bag. That way when you have a flat tire out on the road, you won't get your hands all greasy on this chain, because you want to pull this chain back, get it off a little bit, and you can let this wheel come out. Just like that. Now this wheel's got another washer and some kind of key washer. I'll call it a key washer. I want to make sure we put those back. So that's keyed. And this is also, so this will only practically go on one way. I tried putting it on the wrong way and I couldn't put the wheel on correctly, so basically this would be down the bottom coming in up on the bolt. And the other side has the same thing on the wheel. You just take the wheel off. Okay, we'll just let that sit there. Like I said, on this side of the wheel, you can see that it's got the same type of keyed lock washer and another washer, like so. Alrighty, so that's that step. Next step, let the air out of this tire and take the tire off. Hello, so second part, I've got the tire off the RadCity, got a little stand here to make it a little easier to work with, tire tool, small air pump, and new tube, and of course the Tuffy fat tire liner, fits 26 to 29. 2.35 to 3 inch, so it's perfect. The RadCity tire is 26 by 3.0, so this is a good fit for this bike. I've already put it on the front tire, and now I'll demonstrate on this rear tire. It kind of, yeah, you got to play with it a little bit, you know, try to get it as center as you can, and I found a little bit of a trick that I use to help assist in that. And so let's get started. I'm going to let the air out of that tire. Starting off. Got the portable pump. I'm just going to go ahead and put the new tube in this tire. I had a flat recently and I put a 26 by 2.25. A little bit smaller, it seems to fit okay. And no problem with it, but while I'm putting this liner, I'll just go ahead and put the Rad Power Bikes tube in this tire. So far it's been a great bike. I've got just a little over 100 miles on the bike. I've been really enjoying it. Leaving my car at home. And it's been great. Just thinking of doing that. Okay, so take this tire off. Kind of convenient, just lock that around the spoke. This comes off pretty easy. Just like that. That, and voila. Okay. The rim looks pretty good. Not sure about the spokes. Maybe they need a little bit of attention on them. So I need to look into that. Let's see. Okay, so what I'll do is get this new tube ready. What I'm going to do is put this tube in the tire initially. And I'll put some air in this tube, kind of fill the space a little bit, which will help hold that liner in place. It moves around a lot. Okay, I'll do it for now, I think. I'll put a little more in later. Okay. This tire has a directional rotation on it. Well, actually it says drive left and right, so maybe it doesn't matter. I don't know if you can see that. The arrows are going both ways. So, this Tuffy liner is like a real thin. It weighs, one of these weighs only about 3 ounces, I think it was. I think I weighed it. So, very pliable material. It says don't cut it. I mean, it fits a 29, so I'm going to overlap a little bit, probably more than it needs to, but I'll just put it all in. Now, this has got a little bit different pattern on front and back. They really don't specify on the package which way to put it, but if you look online, it kind of vaguely says color side down. Well, it's colors on both sides, right? So, but anyway, it feels a little bit more rib-like on the one side versus the other. The other side is really, really smooth. So I've opted to put the rib side up against the inside of the tire. And another good idea is take this and basically go half and start on this side of the where you put the air in, the nozzle, and then that way you'll overlap on this other opposite side. So I'm just going to kind of get this under the tube as I walk it around. And it's going to be a little difficult here, a little bit, maybe. Doesn't have to be too perfect at this point. It's going to take some adjusting. I'm pretty picky about how I like things, so I try to center as much as I can. Of course, it likes to fall out as soon as you put it in. Now if I get a flat out on the road, I carry an extra tube, I carry everything to change tires. So I won't be fiddling with this though if I get a flat. It's just going to come out. And put another tube in or repair the existing tube. And then keep going. A little air in the tube kind of holds it a little bit in place. You know, this may not prevent a flat, but it's better than nothing. I just don't know if I want to use slime that much. Yeah, see, this is going to overlap quite a bit. Get it a little more situated, I'll put a little more air in this tube. Keep some pressure on it. Hello. Here in the southwest, it's already getting pretty warm, close to 90. So writing days get kind of limited during the day. We can reach temperatures of 118 in the summer months, 118 Fahrenheit. Okay, I'm going to put a little more air in this. Once I get it situated, then we'll put it on the rim and then further adjust. Put some more air in it. Okay. About as good as I can do for now. Let's go ahead and around the rim. Okay. Make sure the valve stem's straight. Looks good. Okay, go ahead and pretty soft tire. Hardly takes any effort to put it on until we get over here. Okay. Takes care of that, so I'll air it up and make sure it's seated properly. Looks pretty good. Okay, I'm going to put 50 in it. Okay. Good to go. Put the cap on. Okay. Looks pretty good. So that's basically it. Alrighty, well, I've got a new tube in this tire with the Tuffy liner inside. I did a video on that earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and put the tire back on. Back on the bike. Always the fun part. It's nice to have a pair of gloves for that chain. Alrighty. Got some washers. These little half moon lock type washers. That goes with it. Put the two flat ones on first. Okay. And this guy comes up to the frame this way. So this axle doesn't rotate unless the wheel, so you kind of have to turn the wheel, get the wheel in position to bring it up. Like so. Okay. Grab that chain, bring it around to the rail. Okay. There we go. Put them down. And the disc brakes on. Get this wheel turned so it goes in that key slot. Goes down and mates up. Okay. That's pretty close. there. It's a little difficult, I have to say. Gotta get it all lined up. Because if you don't get it lined up, this guy won't bolt on correctly. There we go. And see this guy. And then put him on now. Put this down, derailleur. Wheel looks pretty straight. I'll check it when I get it off the table. I think it looks pretty straight. Remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Okay. The old cap on. Nice rubber cap. Okay. I'll carry some extra zip ties so I can zip tie that motor wire. Go ahead and plug it back in. So, and zip tie right here, just one. Clip it off. There we have it. So, wheels put back on, Tuffy liner in the tube against the tire, and new tube. So, I'll do a ride report, see how long it lasts. So, well, thanks for watching anyway. Hope this gives you the urge to do yours, even though it takes a long time. Okay, bye-bye.